We're here at Westwood High School as the Dustford State Foxes came out victorious over the Westwood Redhawks, 67 to, is it 67-7?
I don't know.
Victory is a victory, huh? So how you feel about today's game, Coach?
Well, you know, coming in, I thought Westwood, they had solid athletes. They had some solid quarterback play. We thought number 8 was a great receiver, and another one was pretty good. So I really didn't expect this. You know, things kind of snowballed on them, and I think they got down a little bit. And, you know, we had a good game. We played pretty well at just about every position, I think.
So, Coach, I know your game plan today, I mean, you see Thompson scored 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. After that, did your game plan decide to change? I see that you constantly ran the ball, but did you try to work anything else after that?
Not really. Bryce didn't practice till Thursday. He hurt his shoulder last week and was ruled out for this week, and then he's a tough kid. He is a football player, and he wanted to play. He did all his rehab, kept telling the trainers he was fine, so he got ruled okay. Well, Ron Hoff, our regular running back, has a sprained toe, so we just moved Bryce into Ron's spot. And you know, with his dinged up shoulder, we wanted to get a good start with Bryce, and he's just a tremendous football player, and he got a great start. And then I just, you know, non-region, and you know, we could have broke all kind of records tonight. He could have, and but you know, to his credit, he's a team player. He's going to get all he wants in region play, and as we move on in the playoffs.
Now, you do have a young core on offense. You have a sophomore QB, you got a sophomore running back. What does this mean as you go forward with this team going into next week and into the season?
Yeah, we're a curious mix of old and young, you know, so we got to get our young to, you know, to step up. Our O-line's been inexperienced, but they're playing well. You know, I got two excellent players in Charles Hoover and Chris Burton, and they're a force to be reckoned with on that O-line. But, you know, our skill players like Bryce, they make it go. But really our defense, when our defense plays like that, and they played like that last year when we were undefeated and won a state championship, it makes it easy to play offense. It makes it easy to take some gambles and some risks and go for some fourth downs. So my hat's off to Coach Pelham and the entire, you know, defensive staff and team.
So, you know, looking at the score, 67-7. I know I wasn't expecting it. I know you weren't expecting it.
I was not expecting it.
But I want to know, was this a send a message game that we're coming? I know you only played 4 games this year. Was this a send a message
This
game?
is only our 4th game. You know, we just needed to play. And so, you know, I'm sorry the score got out of hand like that, but I'm worried about my football team. I ain't worried about Westwood or anybody else, Fort Dorchester. I'm worried about my football team. And I did what I had to do to try to make our team make some progress, knowing what we've done. Everybody else has played 6 games. We've played 4. So everybody else's season's more than half over. We're not to the halfway point yet. So that's hard on coaches and players. And so I'm concerned about my team, and we made a step forward tonight. Our ultimate goal is always state championship. So that's what we're working towards.
Well, Coach, we hope to see you there soon. And when we come back, we'll interview the player of the game, Bryce Thompson, for the Lewis Siskins Player of the Game Award. So make sure you stay tuned.
Easy come, easy go.
Back here at Westwood High Stadium, once again, Dustford winners over the Westwood Redhawks, 67-7. We're here with Bryce Thompson, the player of the game. Bryce, so we were just talking just now. You said that Coach had gotten the first score. If you would have stayed in the game, how many touchdowns would you probably had got?
The way my lineman was blocking, I don't know, at least 8. At least 8 or 7.
I'd say about 10.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The way he was winning the ball is pretty good. So tell me about what's your preparations going into this game, and what's your mentality focus as for going against the Westwood Redhawks?
We knew they were a great team. They were 3-1. They beat Blythewood, which was a good opponent too. And we just was studying hard in film, and going out and practicing, and executing. And we knew, like, we had our game plan set, and we executed our game plan.
Okay, well, before I put you on my fantasy team for next week, Bryce, seriously, man, I want to know. You had a shoulder issue last week. Did you circle this game and wanted to play that bad, or were you like, you know what, I can just fight through this pain and just come out here?
Well, it could have been any team, honestly. I don't like being on the sidelines. I feel like I'm not effective for my team when I'm on the sidelines. And I just tried my best. I went to therapy 3 times a day for the whole week, and I was just trying to bust my tail off to get back on the field.
Now, we told Coach Knox this. Y'all have a young offense, technically. A sophomore QB and a sophomore running back. Knowing that you're a senior, what do you try to leave for this team as you are wrapping up your senior year going to college?
I'm trying my best to lead. Sometimes I get caught up in the immaturity and I want to play around with them. But when we in tough times, I got to make sure I'm a good leader and let them know that we're straight. Like, this is what we do. Like, we were built for this. And they do a good job with listening. They're great. They're gonna destroy all of our records. They're gonna be the next best team to come through here. I promise you.
Okay, so with that being said, you're a senior. Those guys are sophomore. What's your toughest challenge of leading these guys?
Just to be a good example. I have some bad times in the past with not being a team player and having a bad attitude. So I'm trying my best to reverse that and show them the ways and show them what the right things to do and be a good leader.
And then one more question. College choice.
I can't tell you that.
So we're looking forward to that very soon. Once again, Bryce Thompson, Louis Sitkins, player of the game. We'll be back at this commercial break to wrap up here from Westwood High School.
You've made iHeartRadio the fastest growing music app in the U.S. Why? Because we connect you to all of your favorite music and radio stations in one free app. And this fall, prepare to take control of how you listen to the radio. Replay. That song on your radio you just can't hear enough? Immediately replay and sing along again. Save. Save the music you love on the radio directly to your playlist. Play. Search for and play any song on demand. Skips. Unlimited skips. Offline. Take the music from your favorite stations offline. Introducing iHeartRadio Plus and iHeartRadio All Access. Your radio now on demand.
Back here at Westwood High School, once again we interviewed Bryce Thompson, the player of the game, and Coach Knox. So we look good luck to them for the rest of the season, and also to Westwood Redhawks. We will be at Ridgeview High School next week as the South Point Stallions come to town to take on the Ridgeview Blazers. So look for a great matchup there. So make sure you follow us on our social media at Facebook and at Twitter. And we look forward to see you share and retweet and comment all the good stuff. So look forward for next week at Ridgeview High School.
And don't forget to comment or email us at sales@freethinkersradio.com. Make sure you
get out.
Make sure you email us.
Sales at Freethinkers. I can't say it myself. Sales at freethinkersradio.com. If you want to become a sponsor or you got any comments or questions, make sure you send it there. Once again, at sales at freethinkersradio.com. And once again, we're going to see you next week at Ridgeview High School. So we'll see you soon.
Thank you.